Gigi Gila. I'm the founder and the host of the international media outlet called FLG, For the Love of the Game. Since 2020, I've had the honor of working with FIBA Africa and the Basketball Africa League for major events in basketball like Africain, Road to Basketball Africa League, and the Basketball Africa League itself. So that all of that will help to grow the game in Burundi and across Africa. So today it's a real pleasure to have you with us today on FLG, dear Mr. Aurélio Aníbal Manave, the President of FIBA Africa. So welcome again to Bujumbura, dear President.
Transfer officielle kamaze kurangira bagihejeje A+ fitness iri kumwe na MS+ igihe rero kugira sport igihe cyose tuvyifuje dutanze carte gusa iga byarakuze byarashobotse aha ni muri MS+ rero bagiye kugira prevention amagara yacu tuyafate neza mu kugira sport none wanga kugira sport ngira ati none MS+ gabyorohe ndabi igiye kudufasha kugira ngo turiye sport neza hama tugire amagara meza turi kumwe na MS+ abasura rero ba MS+ muri gati so samdiro 15 durire ngaha anya kuri A+ fitness ahanyene mu kinindo bantu bibana ahanyene kuri rutermo twure gwera 8 gushika 11 hanyuma tutangure neza amagara ni ikintu gikomeye cyane.
So first of all, what is the main purpose of your visit?
Okay, thank you. It's a pleasure to be here in this beautiful country. You all know that I have a special, let me say, fashion for this country. Say, I'm always here and I'm well treated here. No, the purpose of my visit today is not related with basketball issue, but is related with the Olympic movement. I'm here to attend this forum from Gender and Equality organized by the National Olympic of Burundi and the National Olympic Association of National Olympic Committee. So I came here and it was a very, very interesting forum with gender issue. How can we promote women in sport and to have more women in sport? This is very, very interesting. And we hope that from here we can benefit from what we learn here to put in our national federation to the international federation.
Okay, it's the presidency show, I think your third or fourth time in Burundi. So if today, if a child stopped you in the street of Bujumbura and asked you, what is your mission with African basketball? How would you explain it in simple words?
It's a challenge. You see, it's a challenge. When I became a president, but the basketball in Africa was in a different level. Today, after 6 years, also you can see that there is a big difference. Today, people are playing basketball. People are more interested in basketball. Basketball is one of the main sports in Africa. I think that indoor sport is the #1 sport. So we transform completely Africa basketball. Of course, we still have more challenge, but the way we are, it's very, very interesting. And it's very interesting because anytime we solve one problem, we find solution for a different problem, there is another one coming. So it's the human being. When you solve one problem, you want something more and more. So it is okay. We are happy the way we are doing. But as I say, we have a lot of challenge ahead. You see, we need to still improve the level of our basketball in Africa. We still have challenge in terms of coaching. We still have challenge with our referees. big challenge with our infrastructure. And also a big challenge to give to the woman the same opportunity that we are giving to the men to organizing the one woman basketball league.
By talking challenges, let's talk about Burundi. There has been a lot of talk about Dynamos, but non-participation in the road to BL 2026, even though Burundi held a continental sports. So, Mr. President, could you please clarify what exactly happened to Dynamo this year?
Yeah, this happened maybe 2-3 years ago when in the final, especially a day before the competition started, Dynamo withdrew from the competition. You see, I don't want to discuss the reasons. They have their own reasons. We accept this, but you can't withdraw from a competition one day before. This withdrawal, it cost us a lot of reputation, image reputation, television, including finance. You see, we are building a project and we need to be serious when we build a project. No one is obliged to play this basketball African League. But so at that time, they withdrew in the last minute. So based on it, we had to act. There was a penalization that time we imposed to them. The Basketball Africa League imposed this kind of penalization, and until now they didn't pay a single money. So until they show up interest to negotiate or to pay this debt, it will be difficult to Dynamo to play in BAL. You know that we have all interested to have teams of Burundi play this competition. Burundi is improving every year. The level of basketball is investing in basketball. You used to have, just to give an example, the last MVP of the final of basketball league was a player that played here in Burundi. So you are improving. We didn't close the door for your teams. And you know that last year, if I'm not wrong, Urumani played the road to BAL. But so the door is open for the clubs. Specifically this club, they need to see what they want. And especially the federation need to understand what's happened. Because, again, another mistake. There is a club with a problem. A club that at this stage cannot play a BAL. And you allow this team to try to register. Locally, you need to find another kind of solution. For example, if this team is champion, why you don't invite the second or the third team to come to participate? The participation in BAL is very crucial. It's crucial for the development for the players. It's crucial for to attract investor for the club's competition. It's crucial for to motivate the local league because everybody wanted to win this competition, and not to be in the road to BAL is not the good. It's a retrocess. So you are in a good way. So we need to pay more attention in what is in the table to avoid again this kind of competitions. So it's important to have more professionally in the federation. I had a conversation with the president of federation. Was very good. The conversation was very interesting. Very interesting talk. We talked different issues related with basketball here in Burundi. And one of the issues we put on the table is for this. They understand that it's new with this first challenge, let us say. And but it's okay. We believe that every year we will have a team from Burundi playing the basketball African League.
Okay. Let's talk about the BL. So this year there's a new BL format announced for the coming years, introducing permanent franchises teams. So could you explain what this means in practice for African clubs?
I understand your question because there are too many rumors around the future of JL. We are still discussing with the JL, with NBA, to build a different league. So what we are going to do, we are going to have an open franchise. It means that on 12 teams that are playing the final of BAL, 3 teams must come from the second competition organized by FIBA. Today, for you to qualify for the final of BAL, you go through road to BAL. But in the future, no, we are going to organize a competition where we are going to include all the African countries. We are going to give support to the teams financially for them to cover some costs of transport and accommodation. We are going to give to the winners prize money. Okay, so this second competition organized by FIBA will be very, very interesting, and in my opinion, will be better than BAL because you are going to involve all the teams. What does it mean? Today, the system as it is, there is no chance for, let me say, Burundi team play against the Angola team or against the Nigeria team or Egypt team, because these teams are directly qualified for the finals. But in the new system of competition, we have some teams that are directly qualified for the finals, which are the franchise, but also we give opportunity for all the other countries to play. So we will easily see again Burundi against Senegal, which will be more attractive, which is going to have more, the tournament is going to be more competitive and with more motivation. And as I said before, we as FIBA, we are going to invest in some resources to have this team in the level of the BAL. So this is what are we going to do. But as I say, we're still under discussion with NBA to finalize some details. And we hope that next year, next season, so this season is already started, so next season we are going to have a new league, and this is what the men deserve. Today, the competition in terms of men is very, very high. The last of all basket in Angola was probably one of the best in terms of competitiveness. Okay, we didn't know in the beginning who is going to win. We had 7 and 8 teams candidates to qualify, and all these teams had players from VAR. This is what is the responsibility to keep and to give opportunity for our local player that to play high level, and you players doesn't need to go outside to play high level.
He said that there are still so many rumors and the process is still ongoing. So with this new format, will the BAL sponsors remain the same? So what will be the criteria for a team to become one of those top franchises?
As I said, this is a discussion that is still is a discussion. What NBA wants is to find some investors to buy teams, and this team to be permanent team. But also, these teams are going to invest in the competition. This is, of course, there is some criteria that they are going to put in place. It must be a club, a private club, okay, owned by a private person. They are going to look for the infrastructure of the team. They are going to look for the potential of the team to attract fans, you see, television. So there will be. This is why, for me, this is not an headache. For FIBA, this is not an headache. They can invest in this team. That's the way we are going to organize our competition with the teams that they don't have the same investment. Will allow this team to compete in the same level. Just to give you an example, today the champion of BAL is the team from Libya. This team of Libya is not in the top teams that NBA decided to take for the final. It is a team coming from road to BAL. So look the level of the team. And the team 2 years ago was vice champion. What does it mean? If you want to be champion in BAL, it's not just to play to buy good players. It's important to have a very competitive local league. Fortunately for us, the champions of BAL are teams from Tunisia, very good local league. Angola, very good local league. Egypt, very good local league. Libya, very good. So, if we as African, we are not changing our league, like for example Nigeria, they don't have good league. It's very difficult for them to win a basketball league, a basketball Africa League championship. So this is why we need to be concentrated. What is this important? Important is we are going to allow everybody to play against everybody. Then when you qualify for the top level, this will be different, you see. So the competition will have, today is 3 months of competition. The way we are going to organize the competition is also 3 months. So it's not you go to Kenya, you play a weekend and come back. No. Also, we want to introduce in our format of competition home and away. What does it mean? For example, you can see Dynamo to play against Nairobi City Thunder in Nairobi, and then they come here to play. So this is the way that we are working.
Let's talk again about that secondary league that will be played by teams that will not play. Those clubs have access to shared sponsorship opportunities through FIBA, or will they need to secure their own national sponsors independently?
Both.
Yeah, I'm talking about those teams that will not be playing the the next format of the BL.
Yeah.
As a
You need to, of course, you need as a team to have your own sponsorship. And also we as a FIBA, as I said before, we are going to support you with some costs, transport costs and the accommodation costs. Why this? We want the teams to invest in players, to invest in infrastructures, to invest in the roster. They have to be more concentrated for the quality of the game, upgrade the quality, than to look for things that we as FIBA, we can do this for them.
Let's talk about Burundi. So, Mr. President, we are seeing more and more countries in the region like Uganda, Tanzania, Kenya, and Rwanda investing heavily in basketball. So, Mr. President, what kind of support or guidance does FIBA Africa plan to provide so that Burundi can keep growing within its region dynamic?
You see, we are, as I said to you, we are investing a lot. You still have opportunity to invest in coach. This is basic. In reference, this is basic. We will, if you want, we can invest in youth term. We can bring our best coach to come here to organize a camp with 200 kids. So all these investments are necessary, and this is what Burundi made. We are still fighting to help Burundi to have an arena, because the difference today between Uganda, Tanzania, and others is the arena. You don't have, even if it's a petty arena, no matter, you don't have this arena. But in terms of basketball, you have quality. So, as I say, this is a continuing challenge, but to achieve the results, we need to be together, to find solutions together, and to see how can we increase the level of basketball. This is our common objective, and this fight, we have to fight together.
Mr. President, here's a question many fans are asking today in Burundi. So, does FIBA have any plans or intentions to build a local basketball arena in Burundi to help the country to host high-level continental competition in the future?
We have intention to have the arena where there is no arena. We still maintain, as I said it before, that Burundi need an arena. We are discussing with a lot of investors. There is investors very interesting. There is investors today that they are preparing some proposals. But this investment needs a partnership between FIBA, the government, probably the private sector. We need to think this together, because this investment that everybody wants to do is not going just to serve for basketball. It's going to serve for other sports, handball, volleyball, judo, taekwondo. So this is what we need to look together. What is that? If we join efforts, we believe that we can achieve in a good solution as soon. As I said yesterday to the president of the federation, this is still my dream to have to help Burundi to have an arena, and we believe that we will succeed. It was a little bit far, and sometimes near, and sometimes far, but today we are more consistent of what is the best solution for Burundi. And I know that this is your dream,
as a Burundi people, because the level of basketball you have, you reserve a better condition, but also is my dream personally. So I'm still going to fight this, and I believe that soon we'll have a good news. Again, good involvement of everybody, including the government must be involved on this.
Mr. President, to wrap up, so what message would you like to send to Burundian basketball fans, to young players, and to everyone who likes us at FLG and leave the sports for the love of the game?
Perseverance. This is the key.
And hardworking. This is the key. Never give up. This is the key. We are in a sport that we need to work to have benefit.
Nothing is coming from the sky to our hands. This is what the Burundi needs. Good thing that in Burundi, your stakeholders, president of the clubs here, are very good president, have passion in basketball, and they understand basketball. So I believe that we will have Burundi. Second, Burundi need to look for others different of 5-on-5. That you need to start to think about 3x3. It is very important to compete with directive. It's Olympic sport. You can qualify to Olympic game. So keep working on it. That the success is coming. And finally, look also for women. There is a lot of potential there in women. And we are available to support. Soon, in 1 year maybe, we are going to open a women basketball African League. So you need to be ready for it. So I wish to all of you the success. Let's be together, work together, because only together we can succeed. Thank you.